Hello everybody on YouTube, it's your boy The Memphis X, right back at you with the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where we're aiming to duel the 100 different decks over 100 different days. Today everybody, we are taking a look at another the God-themed archetype. We're taking a look at the Wicked Eraser. A very nice monster that's all about blowing up your opponent's board whenever he gets blown up. And so we're combining him with a tried and true method of Fireking. They already like to blow themselves up. It's a perfect match made in heaven or hell, whichever it goes into. And so we're going to be going into Yugioh Pro with today's deck. We're going to be showing off some Firekings, as well as using Eraser, bringing them out, or just popping them in hand in order to just annihilate everything. You know, leave our opponent with a whole lot of nothing. So, we got ourselves our deck here today. We're going to be showing it off in some duels on Yugioh Pro. Going to show off the combos, all the things that it does. And so real quick, we're going to go over the deck list and then get right into the duels. So, for our main deck, as you can see, we're playing 3 copies of the Wicked Eraser, 3 copies of True King Agdamazud, 3 Fireking High Avatar Garnix, 2 copies of the Nine-Tailed Fox, 3 Fireking Arvata, 2 copies of Fireking Avatar Yaksha, 3 Fireking Barong, 2 copies of Red Resonator. We have 1 Onslaught of the Firekings, Terraforming, double Rekindling, Set Rotation, triple Supply Squad. We have Fire Formation Tenki, Dragonic Diagram, triple Fireking Island, triple Imperm, and triple Torrential for having going second and going first combos right there. As for the extra deck, we have a Masquerena, we have Utopia, Utopia's bigger brother, we have Barricade Board Blocker, we have Heat of the Fire Charmer, Nightmares Phoenix and Unicorn, Access Code for attacking, Magnite Avramax for defending, Baguska for stalling, Fire King Tiger King in order to search Tenki and negate stuff. We have AA Zeus for banishing stuff. We have ourselves Red Rising Dragon, which helps us build into our Beals of the Diabolic Dragon. And we have Baron de Fleur if it ever comes up. As for the side deck, since we pop our own cards so much, Divine Serpent Geh can be an actually pretty good choice. Since some players do have some difficulty getting around Geh, they don't understand how to get around Geh. If you find yourself exclusively going second and you're up against back row heavy decks, consider Lightning Storm or potentially Harpy's Feather Duster. If you want more board presence, go for another Onslaught of the Fire Kings, just turbo out of Fire King. If you're going first too much, which, you know, you're finding yourself needing Torrential more, go for Fury of Kairyu-Shin to search out Torrential. And Circle lets you pop a fire you control to summon a fire monster from the graveyard. Good for OTKs. As though, that's the deck here today. Let's go ahead into Yugioh Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good time. Alrighty, first opponent, another day, another card game. An interesting opening hand against Meklords. Unfortunate, because I'm playing Synchros. So, an interesting concept, having to play some Synchro things. Like, I'm not exclusively Synchros, obviously, but I do have some things like Beals that don't work too well against Meklords, but we'll see how it go. We will see how it go, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're going to go ahead and do here, let's see, 8, 10, well, I could make Baron de Fleur, which is even better, actually. How does the Meklord work again? Weisel, negate spells. Once per turn, okay, I think we're pretty set. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is activate Onslaught at the Fire Kings. I can summon a Fire Beast, Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast from my deck. We're going to go ahead and get Barong here. Gonna go ahead and get my boy back. Though I could do some other things. There's so many things I could do with this hand. It's pretty nutty. I could make Baron de Fleur. I could make True King Agdamazud. Well, I can't do everything, I suppose. Let's just go for bottom basics. Red Resonator. When he gets normal summon, summons a level 4 lower monster. We'll go for Yaksha. And that will allow me to go for Red Riser. Thing is, do I want Baron de Fleur, or do I should probably go for Baron de Fleur, to be honest. We'll go for Baron de Fleur for this time around. Good old Baron de Fleur. Once per turn, I can just pop a card of my opponent's. Face up. Let's pop the face down monster. I don't trust it. I don't trust you. Silver Gadget. Summon a gadget from the deck except for itself. I suppose that's alright. That's fine. I mean, yeah, he'll just get another gold gadget out here. And I guess he doesn't have any other gadgets in his hand. So we'll go ahead, beat into the golden gadget. He'll get another monster. And I could negate, but I only have one negate while this is face up. So I'm going to save that for one of these mech knights. One of these mech lords, I should. I haven't played against mech lords in a while. I'm more used to mech knights. But we're just going to go into it. You know, the whole idea of this deck is just blow stuff up. You know, Baron de Fleur, very nice, because she blows stuff up too. She blows up stuff. Agna Mazud blows stuff up. Torrential Tribute blows up everything. Okay, another assembly. Add a Meklord. Add himself a Wyval. Okay. Interesting. And then he can discard a card. Ah, he's going to pop himself. I see. That's fine. I'm not going to negate Silver Gadget if that's what you was hoping, my friend. I know how Wyval works. I know that he's the anti-synchro. I'm not gonna mess around with that guy. Alrighty, so, yep, gold gadget. That's fine. We're gonna be tactical here. Tactical explosives here. Obligado. Destroy this card. Summon 2 Meklord armies from the deck in defense mode. Alrighty. Certainly has a lot of monsters for a Meklord player. But, let's see, does this do something else? This card sends the grave during the end phase. Oh, yeah, I definitely want to negate that burn damage. For sure. That's a lot of burn damage. It's a lot of burn damage, for sure. Okay, so what is this guy going to do? Make Gear Gigant X. I'm still not seeing a reason to negate this guy. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're still okay. He didn't even try to summon Wyval. He knows I can just negate it, I suppose, but at the same time, you think he'd try it. Try it, bite, and play it for keeps. We'll see. All I'm trying to do is summon Eraser. If I can't summon Eraser, though, you know, I can pop it with like a million different things. That's the idea. Using Wicked Eraser's effect, because when he gets destroyed, Wicked Eraser, he destroys everything on the board. You know, some Fireking players like to play the Earthbound Immortal instead, but the Wicked Eraser looks cooler. Also, he gets bigger. 1,000 attack for every card my opponent controls. It's a pretty nasty monster. You know, beat into somebody, main phase 2, blow up everything. It works pretty good. So, what is this guy going to do now? 8, 11 stars, Star Eater, perhaps? Maybe. Could be. It's kind of weird seeing a Meklord play everything. Okay. Destroyer. Samurai Destroyer. Alright. Can't activate cards effects to the end of the damage step if he attacks. If he gets blown up, brings back himself. Or whoever. Platinum Gadget. What are you up to, my dude? He's up to something. Oh no, he summoned the Trishula. Alrighty, well... Oh, he's just gonna go for battle phase. Alright. Well, I can negate that. Granted, now's the part where he goes for Wyval. Yep. But this is all part of the plan. Or is it? Yeah. I forget, is Samurai Destroyer once per turn? No, it is not. Okay, so that is still an issue. Or, I guess Triskelion is an issue still, but this is what the other Torrential Tribute was for. Haha! Double Torrential! Never leave home without it. Alrighty. So now, the only issue is I don't have a board. That's the only problem with Fire. Sometimes you kind of blow yourself up too much, and this is where having Garnix in play really helps out. So, I'm not too worried. You know, he's got a monster. It does some damage. Not too worried. All I need is a couple monsters or just any Fireking sort of thing. Oh, there you go. There's a Fireking. That'll work just fine. So let's go ahead and beat into Silver Gadget. Is he playing a play set of these, though? No, apparently not. Apparently not. We are golden, people. We're golden again. See, now I got Barong and I got Supply Squad. If he destroys Barong by anything other than battle, this guy is... I'm going to gain a card, and oh, baby. There we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go. We are Fireking Island. I can pop Barong, add out my Arvata. This will activate Supply Squad. I get to draw another card. Terraforming. I will do this to deck thin. I don't need to add my field spell right now, but I'm just going to get a field spell. I'm going to go get Dragonic Diagram here, just in case I need it. Do I need it? No. Will I use it? Yes. I also have Arvada, arguably one of the better Fire Kings, because when my opponent activates a monster effect on field, I can just pop a fire monster, and then, you know, no monster effects. It's pretty nice. And also Barong, my boy Barong, in the graveyard now. He's gonna search me a Fire King monster in the standby phase. Okay, we're gonna have to have a talk, young man. Whenever you're probably not a man. Your name is Girly Kitty Uwu. Normally I don't bring up a name like that, but that is their name. Oh, what does this do? First time, destroy battle, each turn, destroy, blah, 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 blah. Normal summon, add a Meklord spell trap. No. I don't trust you. So I'm just going to negate the Infinity Core. It does have battle protection. And he's going to pop himself. Ah, but that gets him another Meklord Emperor, that's right. And he's popping my Supply Squad. Alright. That is fine. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Because Arvada can just bring back one of my Fire Kings in my graveyard. So let's go ahead and get... does it really matter to him? Not really. I'm just going to get Yaksha because he hasn't been on the board yet. Get myself some level 4 action. Gets destroyed. And then, during the end phase, I can destroy a card. Anywhere. Let's see. Misplay there. But it's okay. I top deck into Garnix. Who says I need to top deck right? See, I should have gone for Barong, because I forgot about the whole pop in the end phase thing. But it's okay. We're going to pop Garnix. We're going to add ourselves a Barong. And we're just going to build ourselves back up. You know, our opponent wrong-footed us real quick, but you know what? We're good now. We'll end our turn. Barong, his effects come back. And in the standby phase, my Garnix comes back. Popping every monster on the board except for himself. Arise, chicken. Arise and destroy stuff. Alright, so he'll pop my field and pops my chicken, but the chicken will return. Every standby phase, my Garnix will come back. Just be like, hello. And plus, now Barong is there, so I'm going to Arvada. You know, so far Racer has not shown his face, but he's there. He is there, and he is going to show up. You know, sometimes you just got to have to play through Plan B. And that's what we're doing pretty good so far. So far, the Fire Kings are working spectacularly. You know, my opponent had some nice combos. He had some nice things to counter my Synchros. But he has nothing to protect against multiple booms. So many booms. Alrighty, so that's going to do it for this turn. Unless this is a trap of some form. Chaos Infinity. Maybe? I don't remember how that trap works. I know that there's a Meklord trap, other than the bomb one. Unless this is the bomb one. Could be. Could be. But he hasn't done anything yet. We'll see. We'll see indeed. You know, we'll see indeed. Sometimes your opponent just takes a minute to think. It's good. It's good that they think. You know, sometimes you think, I don't want my opponent to think, but no, it's good. You want your opponents to be good opponents. You don't want to have bad opponents. You know, this guy, very casual deck, but he's playing it rather well. He is playing the deck rather well. I will give him that. Alright. I'm not going to risk this being like a... Well, it could be Solemn Judgment, but I really doubt it is. I could go for Phoenix, but I feel like that would be a bit of a waste. A bit of a waste there. So what does my opponent have left? That's a very good question. I don't know. I just want to see my dang old Wicked Eraser. He's the boss. He's supposed to be here for when I pop stuff. Oasis of Dragon Souls. Bringing back the Trishula boy. Or possibly Grinnell. Probably Trishula boy better. Where is Trishula boy? There he is. Triskelion. In defense. Oh yeah, he has to be in defense mode, doesn't he? Yep. Alright, so there's Triskelion. Bit of a tricky wicket getting around that thing. He can steal cards from my extra deck, and since he can steal in a synchro, what was it? Make up to 3 attacks on monsters. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and bring back Barong this time. This is the right choice. Surprised he didn't use the effect of Triskelion. You'd think he would think to do that, but I guess not. Bit odd, but is what it is. So let's go ahead and get the Fireking Island. And... tricky. So how does this work again? Meklord is destroyed. Meklord is destroyed by battle card return a face-up spell trap on the field destroy. Okay. Alrighty. This is fine. Let's go for Fireking Island. Get another chicken in the loop. Pop a chicken. Add Elephant Man. And we'll go ahead and beat over this set monster. I don't know what it is, and I don't trust it. I don't trust it as far as I can check it. Okay, Skiel. Summon a Meklord army from the deck. Okay, that's fine. That's actually good. That'll get him one less monster. And I lose my field spell, but whatever. I have a chicken coming in the wing. I got a chicken. I don't need no field spells. Alright. And then nothing happens from Obligato. So I'm good. So my opponent will draw. Standby phase. A chicken comes back. Chicken arise. Arise, chicken. Arise. Yeah. And now Obligato will go off. And I believe he just does burn damage, right? I do not want to activate that effect, but I'm forced to. It's fine, though. Just summon another chicken. And then he pops everybody anyway. Alrighty, so my opponent, he's done. He's done. He put up a good fight. Oh, and Arvada's here. Or not Arvada, but Red Resonator's here. Oh, man, that's actually not bad. You know what? I could go for Synchro play and just spite this guy playing Meklords, but we don't need to spite people. So, there's our first win today. Didn't get to do the Wicked Eraser, but we know the engine he is in is sound. You know, all we gotta do is just keep popping stuff, and we will eventually overwhelm our opponent. So, a lower tier opponent, but they played the deck well, so I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead for duel number 2, show off more of what our deck can do, and just go for the eraser. That's what we want to do. Alrighty, second opponent, let's go do it again. Unfortunately, going first this time around. Not an ideal situation, so we're just going to pass. You know, sometimes you just got to pass. You know, I could do something, but I don't need to do that something. I've also got Rekindling, which is amazing, because a lot of the Fire Kings have 200 defense. War Rocks. Add a War Rock card from the deck to the hand, except, okay. He's got a Searcher. He has no extra deck, though. That is a little weird. It's a little odd. Let's go ahead and perm this guy. I'd rather him not get that Search, because that people joke about War Rocks being awful, but they have some stuff. They got like a spell that negates stuff. Quick play spell that negates things. I'd rather him not get that, or the field spell either, if I can help it. Alrighty, so the Warrock man has a bunch of... Ooh, set rotation. Not bad. Not bad at all. So let's go ahead for Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Be like, my opponent has a monster. I don't have a monster. I want a giant chicken. Chicken, arise. Arise, chicken. Arise. And let me think about this. Yeah, let's go ahead. Set Rotatus. I could really mess this guy up if I felt like it. Let me think about this, because I can do... How set rotation work? You know, you give both players field spell, but if you don't activate your field spell, what was it? Well, either of those is set, neither player can activate or set another field spell. So I can literally stop him from playing his field spell by just not playing my field spell. Pretty nutty. And he doesn't seem to have the Warrior Honest. The lady. He does not seem to have that. And so, let's see. Yeah. No, I don't need to go for Yaksha unless I really, really need to. Because my chicken comes back. Speaking of chicken, though, I do want, a racer to show up. The deck is about him. You don't always get to summon a racer in this deck. You can with things like rekindling and just, sitting on a bunch of monsters. But mostly he's here so I can use him on island. Search out a Fireking, nuke everything in the world, and then just summon that something. Go from there. It's what a racer was bred for. If they didn't want him destroyed, Konami would have given him a different effect. And his effect clearly states, if destroyed, period, destroy everything. If he can't have the board, no one can have the board. That's what a racer says. So, the Rock Boy is thinking, Mahmood. If your Earth Warrior battles, targeting spell trap, opponent controls, destroy it, wall rocks, gain 200 attack. Okay. That's not that big. Oh, hey! It's my boy! There he is! My boy, my child, you are here. I'm thinking about this. Yeah, let's go for Fireking Island. We've stalled enough. Enough stalling, it's time for destruction. So we're going to pop the Wicked Eraser. And we're going to summon, let's get Arvata. So what's going to happen here? Good old Wicked Eraser. Blows up everything. Fireking Island would destroy all my monsters, so... Not going to summon our Yaksha. I could, but that would be a waste. And we're going to go ahead and summon out Arvata. That'll be good enough. So now we're just going to do a little bit of damage. We destroyed our opponent's things. Warrock Spirit. Summon. Target Warrock in the grave. Summon it. Attack. Effects negated. Can attack. Okay, so that doesn't really do all that much. So we are good. I'm gonna keep hold of Fireking Island and all that stuff for now. Standby phase, of course. My chicken returns. It'll destroy Arvata, but that's fine. It's fine. This is all part of the plan. And I could bring out Yaksha now, but again, I like to keep this guy on the hand just in case my opponent blows me up during his turn, I should say. You never know. Just have myself a Yaksha, I can turbo out in defense mode, what have you. Have something on the board. Alrighty, so my opponent's got a whole happen lot of nothing. This is fine. Okay, ooh, another Garnix. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Let me think about this. Okay. Really wish I had a tuner right now, but this works just fine. So we're gonna go for our field spell, the Fireking Island. Just be like boom, boom, kachoom. I'm gonna go ahead and pop Yaksha. Search out Barong. Yaksha here will destroy a card in my hand. That way I can just pop another card. We're gonna pop Barong here. And we're gonna be like, rekindling. Revive everything with 200 defense points. Their effects, not negated. Pretty busted. Pretty busted. And I can make a whole bunch of things. I can make Access Code Talker. Can I swing for game with Access Code Talker? I probably could. Let me think. 1, 2, 3. On top of the 2. Yeah, I can just swing for game here. So we're going to do this. This is very risky, but I am willing to give it a shot. We already did the eraser, so why not? Why not? I don't think Warrocks have, like, Battle Fader. That'd be kind of weird. So we're going to go ahead and make Access Code Talker. And make him very large. And that ought to be game, right? That's just over game. So, thanks to Imperm, we completely shut this dude down. We'll give him a hearty GG. And so, there you go. There's the Wicked Eraser. That's what he does. He just, boom, destroys it all and allows us to do all the things we want to do. So let's go ahead for one more duel tonight. I'm on a limited schedule. I got to stream with Necro later on his channel. So let's go for one more duel, though. Show off a little bit more what we can do. and just have a good time blowing stuff up. That's what we want to do, and that's what we're going to do. Alrighty, third and final opponent of the day. Last chance to do more stuff. We've done most of what we want to do. Okay, it's not great by any means, but I could do something here. I mean, I could get Barong here. It's the most basic of play, and I got double rekindling. Oh lordy, that's a very delicious looking hand there. I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, that's double rekindling. If I was playing Flamvels, I would be drooling right now. I'd be drooling. Gordon Ramsay himself would be like, that's some good effing food. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna pop Barong. Let's go ahead and let's see. Barong is gonna add Yaksha later. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a chicken. And then Barong will get me my other Kai. He'll get me my Yaksha. And we pretty much just go from there. We're pretty set. I mean, I've got Arvada. I can pop Garnix to negate a monster effect. And of course, I'm just going to get myself another Fireking. Alrighty, my opponent has decided not to negate Barong. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Alrighty, so my opponent decided not to negate. He spent a lot of time thinking about it, though. What is this? Instant contact. Level 7 or lower E-Hero or Neospatian from extra deck. If you don't have Neos, its effects are negated. Okay. Interesting. Wonder Driver. No. I'm gonna negate you and pop my Garnix, sir. That way I have my Garnix ready for your hero plays. Okay, so this guy's playing elemental heroes. That's always a bit of a crapshoot when up against heroes. Sometimes you can have yourself a hero player who's trying something interesting and different. Like, I remember a while back I played E-Hero Flash, and I playing, what's his name? Grand Merge? The one that makes it needs normal monsters specifically, and you can tag it out for any other fusion. That's pretty cool. And sometimes they're just all about build-aboard negation stuff. So, what does this do? End wave. Your elemental hero, blah, 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 blah. Neospatian or elemental hero Neos. Okay, that does a lot of stuff. I don't actually know what this does. A E-Hero uses fusion material, sent to the grave, summon a Neospatian or an E-Hero Neos from the deck. Okay. If Neos or Neos is shuffled into the deck, summon Neos, or summon any E-Hero from the grave. Okay. Tricky card indeed, but I've got Garnix. Got my gosh darn Garnix that's going to be saying no to boards, as I like to do. And yeah, this will be fine, because I got Yaksha, I can summon Yaksha. So, Arvata, I could bring back a monster, but I don't need to do this. I got Yaksha. Shut up, phone. I've got no time for you. Dogmatica Punishment. I see. Alright, well, Yaksha's gone, but you know what? I have another Yaksha. I've got another one. And hey, another one. And hey, rekindling. Bring back everybody. Alright, you know what's really crazy about this, everybody at home? We're gonna do this twice. So let's go ahead and make our Masquerena. We'll make Phoenix, but we're not gonna use his effect. Actually, I'm probably gonna make Boral Sword instead, but this works just as well. I can make them both. That's the nutty bit. Actually, hold on. I should make Axis Code Talker again. Yeah. Avermax is good if I know my opponent needs defense, but this works even better. So now I'm just going to make myself bigger. And then, hey, another one. See, I told you, this card is busted in this deck, because I got all these monsters with 200 defense. This card is borderline illegal. If it wasn't for Bottomless Trap Hole, it would be. Anyway, so this is going to just allow me to blanket destroy. Why can't I summon Boral Sword Dragon? Oh wait, I'm not playing Boral Sword Dragon. I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh right, I'm not playing that card. Regardless, there's gonna be a nice clean, close to an OTK there. Did a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage right there. So that's going to call it for today. You know, we got to show off a lot with this deck. It's very plain and simple, but as you can see, it gets the job done. So let's go for the end screen, and we'll talk a little bit more about this deck and what's coming for the finale of God. Alrighty, everybody, the wicked god of smoke and fire. He only showed up the one time, which, you know, is what it is. We never actually summoned Eraser, but that wasn't the main point. The main point was to abuse the power of Eraser, rather than just summoning him out multiple times. Because just summoning him out doesn't really affect much. Not really. So, we were able to do what we wanted to do. Summon Eraser from the hand into the grave in order to nuke everything. And we took our opponents pretty well. It was funny that the Meklord guy gave us the most, like, back and forth out of everybody. I don't know if that's just, you know, an even hand issue there. Like, we had an even Steven setup with our opponent, or what, but it all worked out in the end. You know, we got to do what we wanted to do. Did pretty much everything this deck can do. You know, we got a little bit of synchro ag, got like the links. Didn't really seed summon, but that's fine. So, hope you guys at home enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to hit the like button, smash that like button, and consider subscribing to help the channel get bigger. And tomorrow, everybody, for the finale of God Week, we are taking a look at the Outer Entities, which is an interesting deck. And we'll see how that goes. So, till next time, your boy, the Memphis XLR, is signing out. I'll see you guys again next time on the channel. Take care. Till next time.